Tail the tape here at Roots 28. Rezaei, 23 years of age, 3 years the junior of Quang at 26. The weights are even, the records are identical. The only difference between them, Rezaei's 3 victories coming by way of knockout here, Jen.
Yeah, and it's not surprising to look at him that he has won his last 3 fights by knockout. For 59 kgs, he's a short, powerfully built fighter.
As we are underway here.
Pretty as a picture here tonight in Thomastown, the white and blue canvas. Don't recall seeing this one rolled out before. It's looking the goods, Amir.
Once again, we've got an orthodox versus southpaw here, so contrasting stances, and they're cracking away at that inside thigh already. But yeah, Matty, Si was saying he likes the old Channel 7 Stadium canvas, so it's a remiss of that here. Nice counter. The South Australian. This is Victoria versus South Australia. The South Australian Quang with the white shorts going to the body with a cracking body kick.
Lee's had a couple of those kicks checked really hard by Reza, and the last one was right on his foot, which is showing a couple signs of damage now, the rear foot of Lee. And needs to be careful from that open stance matchup. Hammer to place his kicks as not to find a hip or an elbow. As Reza looks to get this one out of the judge's hands early, as he's done in his first 3 performances.
Of course, their rear leg and rear hands are going to set up the power shots if they can, and cracking away at the inside thigh. They want to jostle for that front foot position as well to get good rotation and power off the rear like that with the hands. So he's going to step left, throw right, is Rezaei. Nice counter kicking from Lee.
Yeah, did a good job there of making Reza miss and hit him while he was out of position. Well, signs early from Reza. That right hand of his has got some real power behind it, and it looked like it might be his favoured weapon. So far, Lee's been able to smile it off.
Double rear kick from Lee. He's active and he's willing, the South Australian. Skips in forward, Rezaei into the clinch, knee for knee. Clamping down. Nice knee to break out from Lee.
Lee backing up now towards the neutral corner. Feints upstairs and kicks inside the leg. He's got quite an unusual rhythm, does Lee. Southpaw. Reza comes crashing in with some big punches, nothing doing there.
Yeah, his plan to me is obvious. He's taking a kick and rolling that rear punch over Rezaei. If he gets that right hook or overhand right on the target, Lee's going to want to keep his head off centre line. He's wearing the punches from Rezaei. But recently the board have sent out some new rulings on the scoring of Muay Thai here in Victoria, and it's overall damage now with no preference on any technique in particular. So whether it's a kick like that, nice turning kick, a punch, a knee or an elbow, it is damage accumulated that will score. So that's an interesting sort of look at the scoring now with the Muay Thai fighting here in Victoria, gentlemen.
And we'll see how that last one scored. It looked like it blocked him too much as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, well, he came out looking like he was a character in a video game, did Quang Lee, and he finished that round like he was 1-2. It was Reza leading with the boxing, spent most of the time on the front foot. Quang Lee content to play off the back foot, try and make Reza miss, and then do damage with the kicks. He needs to be careful having his hands low, standing right in front of Reza. With 100% finish rate coming into this one, he'll be looking to keep that streak going, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Big night of fights so far here at Roots 28. There's plenty more to come, including Rebellion 33.
Seconds out, coming out, out.
Abbas Amadi urging them out of the corners.
Seconds out, forward.
Round number 3. Well, Quang Lee did come out as a video game character. I would have picked the Thunder God Raiden. We've already had Kano and Baraka ride, so it's a Mortal Kombat evening. As we go, round number 2.
Nice check there from Rezaei. As you picked up earlier, Matty, he's checking strongly with that rear leg to negate the round kick from Lee to the body. So they've worked that down at Morocco, no doubt. Jason Castro and the team.
little sign of discomfort there potentially on that last little exchange. Oh, the right shin found a home there for Rezaei, and it broke the posture big time for Quang Le. It's Rezaei continuing the onslaught right in front of us. A bus separates and the pair resume where they left off in centre ring.
That right hand is loaded and ready, given the opportunity from Rezaei. So Lee's going to have to be aware of that. He's backing him up as well, just keeping that pressure on the Victorian. But good work rate from the South Australian, though, Lee.
Oh, that was a good connection there, wasn't it? Hammer the right shin, just tucked in under the elbow. And
just hearing those cracks ringside, they're sparing nothing with the power. They're generating everything they've got, trying to inflict the damage. The right hand, the left hook, Rezaei. Right cross left hook is the go-to combo, Matty, as we know, against the southpaw. The southpaws in turn, they're going to be more comfortable fighting orthodox. The body language of Quang Le is looking, even though he's trying to show a bit of bravado, he's looking a little bit weathered though, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's got more volume, but it's Rezaei who's really starting to do some damage with the kicks and the punches, chopping away with an elbow there, just hitting him from all ranges at the moment is the Victorian.
As I said, alluded to with the ruling now, the judges will be scoring on damage. So work rate's good, but damage is going to bring you the nod and get the tick for the score. So how you're scoring it at home and how the judges scoring it here, indeed, nice high kick from Lee.
And it's always difficult to find power and do damage off the back foot, especially with a powerful come forward fighter like Rezaei right in your face the whole way through. Swing and a miss there for Lee. Right hand's on the money, and it's a good one from Rezaei.
Oh, the elbow. Right elbow, right hand. The project coming down on the arm of Lee. Double kick from Lee. He's active. He's cracking away at that inside thigh. You can see the welts on those inside thighs now as well.
He's been honing in on that front leg since the opening bow. Good elbow from Rezaei. He finds a home. That's a good way to make a statement. Blood drawn in this fight late in the second round, and Jordan Fielding and the team with some work to do. They probably didn't think they would be controlling a cut as they started to climb up the stairs there. But blood leaking from the head of Lee.
If you take a look at some of the replays, some of the highlights.
There was the left hand from Rezaei, who started to target the body in the second round. The right shin found a home just under the elbow. When he's in the clinch and he's able to get that crossface, he's able to break the posture of Quang Le as well. Lee stayed active from the outside consistently, chipping away at the inside of the leg, kicking at the body. Diversified his kicking attacks well too.
Last one, boys, yeah, last one.
And right at the end, that last exchange, Rezaei was able to sneak a right elbow up and onto the eyebrow and open up a nice little cut on him. A close fight with coming into the third round with Rezaei the man on the front foot.
Well, we talk about damage. We've got some damage on the face there of Quang Le. Let's see how far that... Got some external damage there on that right front leg. Wearing a couple of those Rezaei leg kicks as we get set for round number 3, a 3 by 3 minute round here at Roots 28. Rezaei and Le about to commence.
Oh, punch a little bit late there on the break, never mind. Trying to crack away again to that inside thigh. Be a close one here. The South Australian's got a bit of work to do, I feel, in this last round. He's cut and he's been backed up a little. A big right hand from Rezaei. Inside thigh, beautifully done. Lee trying to get the body kick back. As I said, he's been busy and doing some good things himself. Just seems to be overpowered a little bit at the more dominant sort of forward walking Rezaei. The cracking right hand down the middle. Strong technique, Matt.
Yeah, strong technique indeed. He's got a great base, does Rezaei, which allows him to sit down and to put everything behind that right hand. Also, when he receives the kicks of Quang Le, He's not moved. He's very balanced. Looking for his 4th straight finish. Just looking to decapitate Lee in his own corner and stick that one on a pike out the front of the gym in Epping.
Nice right hook, left hook. Heavy hands, the Victorian. Right hand down the middle. Kicks at the arm. They've given up on the catching of the kicks and the sweeps, haven't they? Just in the pocket, letting it all go, these two. For the capacity crowd here, enjoying every moment of this card. In the northern suburbs, where we're not unfamiliar to a good brawl. It's happening right here at the Q room. Oh, and again, elbows for elbows in the blue corner.
And it's Rezaei when he's able to get that right hand on the biceps and then just bring it short and sharp and sweet up the pipe that he's doing his best work with the elbows. Quang Lee with a minute to go in the 3rd, you'd feel he probably needs something big, and he needs it now. Continuing to chip away, damage worn all over his face, blood streaming from his eye, but staying busy. Has yet to taste defeat as a South Australian, and just doesn't want to die wondering here, that's for sure.
Well, the scoring with effective damage, I think you can see Lee's got a fair bit of damage with the cuts, and he's looking whether he's struggling to get up. He's given it his absolute all, though, the South Australian, against a really resilient, strong power puncher in Rezaei. On Muaythai Jim, cracks to the body, counter kick to the leg. Rezaei again with that right hand.
Rezaei finishing strong, and it's a weary and tired-looking Quang Lee who needs something with 10 seconds to go. Thrown down for the crowd here.
Getting the count. That's pretty much sealed the fate of Quang Lee. Abasamadi thrown on the count with only moments to go in this 3rd and final. And there it is.
Well, there it is. Saved by the bell, but you would think that would be the difference in the end. Quang Lee gave it everything he could, and I'd have to say in the commentary scorecard, Amir Rezaei probably prevail, particularly with that 8 count. Let's have a look at the replay.
It was more of the same from Reza coming into the 3rd. That was that sneaky right hand. It was probably a tad too late, but the fight went on. The elbows were good from Reza. The right elbow, the short work on the inside was devastating. From the outside, the big right hand and the body kicks set up the opportunities to get in nice and close. And Quang Lee gave it the best he had. He started to look pretty tired coming into the 3rd round. Resilient, and had a big old heart on him. Strong up by name, strong up by nature. Jordan fielding in the team. At his moments though, Quang Lee, good counter kick there, but Reza, when he planted those feet and uncorked the hands, it was all bad news bears, and you feel that last count at the end maybe had it all signed, sealed and delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our warriors in our last bout. As mentioned previously, both fighters entered the ring with unblemished records. Unfortunately, someone's O's got to go. Your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Amir Rezaei.
Amir Rezaei gets the victory. He moves to 4 straight wins, and he takes the unanimous decision victory here over Quang Lee at Roots 28.